The United States has expelled South Africa's ambassador, Ebrahim Rasool, after he criticized President Donald Trump, sparking condemnation from Pretoria. Experts warn this move reflects the Trump administration's disregard for international norms and its aggressive diplomatic stance.
But it certainly is an expression of the new US administration's intention to basically bully all other countries into submission. What the Trump administration is showing and proving is that they don't necessarily have any respect for any of those norms. They don't have respect for international law. They don't have respect for international institutions. The US acts on the basis not of values at all, but interests. Interests of it and always its allies, but now that number of allies is becoming smaller and smaller. So certainly in the interest of the United States and Israel. It's forcing other countries to adapt their foreign policy and even their domestic policy in terms of what is in the interest of the United States and in the interest of its agenda. So the US attitude generally now under this new administration is one of aggression and bullying. And this applies not only to African states. It applies to Canada, for example. It applies to Mexico. It applies to Denmark. It applies to various European states. So this is the new norm for the Trump administration and for the US. What a country like South Africa needs to do is build and strengthen its diplomatic relations with others, starting with the Global South. Build a strong
South African scholar Naeem Gina argues that Washington's actions serve its own interests rather than global values, pushing countries to align with U.S. policies. The diplomatic fallout adds to tensions between the Global South and the U.S., as analysts call for stronger alliances to counter Washington's pressure.